Hi guys, Umyuuki here. So today I'm back with the Gen 3 Hololive unboxing. Yeah, so previously for Gen 2 I didn't get anything. Yeah, so pretty sad, but it's fine. This time we have Gen 3. Gen 3, everybody will be nice, but can't allow to get Marine. Marine one is like the nicest. The signature is very good. Yeah, let's get started. Kosho Marine desu. Quick look at the back. Just see the art. Okay. Let's put that aside. Let's open. Okay. First card, we have the Climax again. I mean Climax, the event card. So level 2, cost 1 event. Choose and return up to 2 of your characters from your waiting room back to your hand, and then you discard a card. Yes. Okay, so we have 2 of it. Okay, next we have level 0, cost 0 flare. So flare's ability is continuous. All your other side piece Noel get power 500, and then the following ability auto at the start of your opponent's attack phase. You may pay the cost of 1. If you do, choose one of your character with Hololive and discard, stand it and swap them. And then you can bond with side piece Noel, peaceful time Russia, and discard 1. Yep. Next we have level 0, cost 0 Marine. So when this card put into the waiting room from stage, you may pay the cost of 1 and then put the top card of your deck into clock. If you do, look at the top 4 card of your deck, add 1 character from there to your hand, the rest goes to the waiting room. Yeah. Next we have level 1, cost 0 Marine. Continuous, you have 2 or more other characters with Hololive. This card will get power plus 2k, and then this card ability activate once per turn. When this card get reversed in battle, reveal the top card of the deck. Is a level 2 and above, you may rest this card instead. So basically you can just continue stay on the field lah. Yep, so 3 of it, that's not that bad. So next we have Flare. So this is the one with chance of a sign card. It's a very nice artwork. So you can see she and her yukata, the blossom and all. So effect is continuous. This card get 5k power for each of your other characters with Hololive. And then Climax Combo, when this card attacks, if you have Strip with Falling Snow as your Climax, which is a Climax card, and other characters with Hololive, look at the top of your deck. If it's a character with Hololive or a Gen 3 Hololive, review and add the card to your hand, and then put the rest into your waiting room. If you do so, right, your attack trigger activate twice during the trigger steps. So basically you can trigger twice if you get the Climax again, plus another damage, plus another damage. Something like crit lah, basically. That's not bad. So next we have a level 2, cost 1 flare, Kind Elf Flare. So continuous, if you are level 2 and above, this card get the following ability: activate, pay 2, rest 1 of your Noel, and this card choose and play up to 1 peaceful time Russia from your hand to your stage. Continuous support, all your character in front of this card get power plus X. X is equals to that character's level times 500. Next we have Marine. So this is the one with a chance of a sign card. So ability is when this card enter the stage from your hand or by auto ability of peaceful time Russia, you may put the top card of the clock into the waiting room. Other effect is when this card attack, you can pay 1, discard 1. You can choose up to 3 of your character with Hololive, and then they get power plus 500 and soul plus 1. So as expected of like the so-called boss character, so she just buff your whole entire team. Yeah. So next we have Flash Climax card. So power plus 1k and then soul plus 1. Next we have Pekora. So this is a Pekora with a chance of a sign card. So when this card attacks, choose one of your other characters with Hololive. During this turn they get plus 2k, and then the second effect is at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you can pay 1. If you do, move this character to the empty row at your back. Yep. Next we have Noel. Continuous, you have 2 or more other characters with Hololive. All your other Flower, Viewing Refuse, Shanui, and Peaceful Time Rusha get power plus 1k. Active Brainstorm, so rest this card, reveal top 5 card of the deck, and put it into your waiting room. For each of the climax you put into the waiting room, draw 1 card. Actually, with this deck, putting cards into your drop is quite good because we have Rusha. Rusha have the ability to revive lah. So next we have this one, the Noel, the one with the chance of sign also. So when this card enter the stage from your hand, or we have 2 other characters with Hololive, you may draw 1. If you do that, you can discard a card. You have to discard card, I mean. When this card attack, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Return 1 to the top and 1 to the rest to the waiting room. Yeah. So something like trigger filtering. Next we have Rusha. So Halloween never ends, Rusha. Continuous support, all your characters in front of this card get power plus 100, and then second effect is if you play a climax onto your climax, choose one of your character, it get power plus 1k. So it's a really good support, she really constantly buff your team. Next we have Table Slamming Rusha. So when this card enter the stage from your hand and you have other characters whole life, this card will power plus 2k. Show of her. And then we have Pekora. Okay, all smiles with joy. When you use this card backup and other characters have whole life, you may put this card top of your deck into your stock. So activate the counter by discarding this card plus 2k power. Okay. Next we have a generic Noel. Okay. Next is Pekora again. Level 2 cost 1. When this card enters the stage from your hand, choose one of your other characters with whole life, and then during this turn you get power plus 1.5k. And then when this card attacks during this turn, this card get power plus x. X is equals to the amount of other characters whole life times 1000. So basically you can add another 4000. Quite strong. Next we have, wow, this is one of the artworks I also like a lot. This is Peaceful Time Rusha. So continuous, you have 2 or more other characters with whole life, this card get 1.5k power. And then also get the ability Encore, discard 1 card with whole life member. Or whole life, yeah. And then the second effect is Climax Combo. When you play always together onto your climax zone, if this card is in your front row, you have other characters with whole life. You choose one of your characters with whole life from your waiting room, return it back to your hand, or play it onto stage. If you return it up to your back to your hand, right, you can choose and return up to 4 cards from your opponent's waiting room back to the deck, shuffle their deck, and then if it's play onto the stage, right, till the end of your opponent's next turn, that character get 2.5k power. So this is good because if you add it back to your hand, you can basically add back up to your hand, or you can just call another unit out to attack. Yeah. And then you can purposely return 4 cards to your opponent's deck. So instead of returning their climax, you can return like some other cards. So basically adding like non-trigger back to their deck lah. So this is quite a good card. Then we have a climax card, Always Together. Yep. So power plus 1k, and then soul plus 1. So from here is the chance of triple R and SP. Whew. Let's go. Arene, Flare. Okay. Climax, Noel, Rusha, Pekora, Noel. Okay. We got Pekora, triple R. Okay. And then next one we have Rusha, Climax. And then take a look. We didn't get any sign cards. Okay, never mind, we still got one more trial deck to open up. Hopefully we can get it. It's the same fucker, sia, Chibai. Can burn your card. Right, on to our second one. Okay. Let's cut into half. Specora. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay. So we have Flare, Marine, Flare, Climax, Noel, Rusha, Pekora, Noel, Pekora. I got excited. It's a Rusha triple R Climax foil. Yep, take a look. Find the cards. Yep, it's really beautiful. And just to check again, yeah, we didn't get any sign card for Gen 3. That's so sad. Gen 3 have actually one of the few nicest artworks also. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be it for my Gen 3 opening. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. That'll be it. See ya. Ciao.